Hello everyone and welcome to the Trade Ideas live trading room recap for Wednesday, April the 22nd. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions you may have for me, you can use this email address. This is a link to get into our free room. It's 100% free. You do not have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our free trading room. The room is open between 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday to Friday. That's Eastern time, of course. I'm live on the mic and I share my screen. And in the email you're getting, you will see a link for the next test drive. The test drive starts on May the 11th. That is Monday, May the 11th. You'll actually have access to the program though for the weekend. So that's Monday, May the 11th, but you'll have access to the program for the Saturday and Sunday before it actually starts. And then it'll run for 10 trading days till May the 22nd. So basically you have 2 weekends and 10 trading days. It'll cost you $8.99. And what that gets you, it gets you our full premium service, just as if you were a premium subscriber. Also, if you are a standard subscriber and you'd like to try our premium service for those 10 days, you can do so. We'll upgrade you. And we only do this 4 times a year, so take advantage of it. We don't have free trials. This is about as close as you're going to get to a free trial, obviously $8.99. So you'll see the link. If you click on the link and you sign up, basically what you're doing is you are pre-registering, okay? So please, you will not get any data until May the 11th. Please don't inundate our support people once you've done this and say, hey, where's my data? You're basically what you're doing is you're pre-registering. All right, well, again, and by the way, I apologize for yesterday. There was no video yesterday. We had an issue with our data provider. And so we really didn't get our data going for a while, and I was very inactive. I'm quite inactive today too, to be honest. I'm in this trade, this VSTM. Take a look at my watch list today. These 3 here, the little energy plays were starting to run a little bit. There was the alert 546, did get up to 647. Wow, that was a good move actually. GPOR 180. Got up to, didn't really move that much. This one was an interesting one from yesterday. 544, got up to 566. But other than the ESPO, which really had a nice run from 533 all the way up to 645. Not a lot of action. The INO has been an interesting one though. The INO 1116 on the alert, very, very choppy though. This, of course, is one of the virus plays, and you have to have strong will to be able to hold on through all this. The VSTM, $4, and it did get up to 430, so that's not bad. I actually have traded this twice, kind of flat on the first time, and I met back in this one right here at 418. I withstood this little pop up here. I was looking for more, looking for maybe trying to get into the high 430s, maybe 440s. Take a look at it on let's see, maybe the weekly chart's the weekly's, actually let me show you the monthly chart. It's even a little more dramatic. You're going to see what I'm looking at. So you see this room looking left. This could start to really fill in this area. I was just kind of not worried, but this is the area right there at 425, that little high in the monthly chart. It cleared it a couple of times. I think it just has to clear it again. And maybe this, eventually will turn into a good trade for me today. But even if it's not today, probably make the watch list for tomorrow. Again, this is from my watch list. It triggered, and I should explain just a little bit. People ask me about my watch list all the time. So these are the stocks on the long side that have triggered from the watch list. The watch list has about 22 stocks in it, I think. It's a little bit light. Sometimes there are, say, 30 or 35 stocks. I don't want them all to trigger. So what has to happen is for a stock to trigger in the watch list is the stock has to be, number one, above yesterday's high. It's got to have a certain relative volume. It's got to have a certain volume. And then it has to make a new high for the day. So that's why these triggered from the watch list. So what I end up doing is I'll take the watch list, the current watch list for today, not just the ones that triggered, and I'll run through them all again, and I'll take a look at them on the monthly and the weekly and the daily chart, just to see if they still have some room. And if room, in other words, room to move on the charts. And if they do, then I'll maintain the stocks on tomorrow's, or I'll maintain them for tomorrow's watch list. So in other words, today's watch list we'll have some carryovers for tomorrow's watch list. And then I have some scans that I look at once the market closes, in which I start to add new stocks. So that's how the watch list is made up. And then tomorrow, all you have to do is go to new from the toolbar, new, channel bar, and then my window's right there. And that'll load the three windows, the repeating, the watch list up and down, and you just basically wait for the alerts to happen. You don't have to do a thing. Just wait for the alerts to happen. Now remember, everything in a channel bar is a layout. So before you load anything from the channel bar, make sure you save your layout to the cloud. You can't have two layouts loaded at a time, so you load one of these and it'll replace your current layout. Again, which is okay as long as you've saved it to the cloud. So that's how you can follow my watch list all day long. And, if you're a new trader, it just gives you a very manageable number of stocks to have to focus on. There was Zixi as an example, short 535. What did it get down to? I think it got close to $5. Yeah, it got close to $5. HPP, I think it just kind of chopped around a bit. There was the alert at 22. It did get down to 21.78, but nothing fantastic. It was sort of tracking the market. This was, if you take a look at this one, why it made the watch list, you can see right there that, it still has some room underneath. It already had some, it had a pull up, but then I think I traded it. If you look at the daily chart, I'm pretty sure I traded it. It might have been this day. Might have been this day or that day. I can't remember anymore. I think it was that day. Just a tremendous short. And it's still weak because if you look at the daily chart, it has some room to get down to this 16 level. So anyway, that's kind of the what I'm doing with the watch list is to just have, especially new traders, just be able to concentrate on a very few number of stocks over the course of the day and start to understand, patterns and looking at the longer term time frames. And where can a stock keep going if it keeps moving? Is there anything on the daily, on the weekly, and the monthly chart that could stall it? Prove, if you're looking for a short, which is going to support it, or if you're looking to go long, resistance. So that's the idea of it. And, I'm loving it. If I like watching it just all day long, it's a great watch list. Sometimes you get a trigger. It may move off the trigger a little bit and then come right back. And then it gives you another opportunity to take the trade. So anyway, I want to get back into the room and bring back the capture program. So if you have any questions for me, you can use this email address. This is, again, a link to the free room. And I'll open the room tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern. I hope to see you there. Bye.